Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you've been following the page for a while now, you'll know that I love unilateral movements. Things like step ups, split squats, all have their place in a great leg training regimen, not only because they work the glutes and the hamstrings, but also because they train the hip flexors and also train aspects like balance and stability. So with all that being said, there's one movement that is pretty fundamental in leg training. That is the walking lunge. The walking lunge is amazing not only to stimulate the glutes, hamstrings, and even quadriceps, but it is also awesome for developing balance in a linear pattern. So guys, without further ado, let's talk about the walking lunge.
Lunge is really a simple movement. After doing it, I was not quite sure why I'm doing a TNS training tip on it, but I realized that some of these things, little tips can be added in, little biomechanical terms to help you better improve it. We're initiating the movement by taking about a yard step away from our feet, so that's the distance between each stride there. Notice how on the lunge, we're trying to keep our center of gravity over our hips. Initiating the lunge and leaning over towards your knee is doing you no good other than putting external pressure on your quadriceps. The mechanics of the lunge involve leg flexion and extension with each portion of the leg movement, also hip flexion and extension throughout the eccentric portion, as well as knee flexion and extension. What all this means is that we are effectively going to be stimulating the glutes, the quadriceps, and the hamstrings during things like the walking lunge, in addition to the illiopsoas muscles, which are your hip flexors. If the walking lunge is something that you're not doing, I highly encourage you to do it for the sake of unilateral improvement. With that being said, add it to your next leg day and reap the rewards.